Hi, I am Savannah Gay. I am an equestrian major at Lake Erie College. Today I'm going to talk about how Lake Erie's Equestrian Center and BARD are managed and how we are able to stay environmentally friendly. I have had the pleasure of talking to the Dean of the Equestrian Program, Dr. Pam Hess. We had discussed how the barn is managed in many multiple ways and how the students and the staff use many different ways to also stay environmentally friendly while we are doing our work. So one way we do that is when we clean out the horses' stalls, we put it in this big pile, and when it gets too full, we have people come with tractor trailers and they move it, and sometimes they go to people in the community who use it as fertilizer for their crops, for their grass, and for other things. And then at the barn, we do a lot of recycling of either bottles that we use for the horses and feed bags and all of that kind of stuff. We also make sure that we clean out the horses' stalls as much as possible. We take care of our horses constantly, and we make sure the place is clean for both the animals that we work with and for the students that also come in and out of the barn, and also the staff. So one way that we help keep the barn manageable is that we make sure that the horses we work with are exercised multiple times a week. We have riding classes that the equestrian students can be put into, and then they ride the horses at least 2 to 3 times a week. We also have rec riding, where students will come out during the weekend or on Fridays and also ride. And then we also have turnout for our horses, which usually happens in the morning or around the middle of the day, depending on the horse's schedule. Those are some of the ways that we stay environmentally friendly in the barn. And then the ways that we stay environmentally friendly, and we also manage the inside of the schooling area for the students and also the indoor arena for the horses, is that some of the ways that we manage the schooling area are that we have places where you can refill up your water bottles, and then we also have places where you can recycle paper and plastic and other things that are recyclable. And then some ways that we manage the school portion of the Equestrian Center are that there are specific some ways that we manage the school portion of the Equestrian Center are that we have specific learning areas for the students. So for example, we have a anatomy and physiology of the horse class, where you are in a specific class. You also do certain dissections. But along with the classes, we also have a big indoor arena that most of our riding classes take place in, and we make sure that a lot of students will help put up and down jumps for the higher level classes, and then we'll take down and put them away for the lower level classes. And we also have dressage classes that we move the jumps out of the way for. And we also use many different horses for many different classes. So the lower level horses will of course go with the lower level riders, and we have higher level horses that go with higher level riders. And we have horses that span from hunter jumpers to western, and then also to dressage. But the managing of them is very difficult. We have many different staff members that help make sure which ones go into which area of riding levels. And we also have many different horses for many different riding levels. But one of the main ways that we manage is that Dr. Hess really does do a lot with scheduling. She schedules all the classes, she schedules which rooms they go in, and then she helps schedule riding classes. So if a student has a problem with one of the riding classes, they can change it. They just have to go into her, and if any other students have that problem as well with the time, she will end up changing that class. But for environmentally friendly, she doesn't really focus on it a lot, but there are some things that we do that are environmentally friendly, like the manure pit going to people that live in the community to help grow things. And we also do some of the work with the horses and the recycling bins that are environmentally friendly. So if you have any questions, please just leave it in the comments. Thank you.